Hello, I'm R.Diltsa. I am an author, developer, and trainer in the field of neuro-linguistic programming, and also a co-founder of the area of success factor modeling. And I'm really looking forward to the program that is upcoming on the kitchen of creativity, which is about generative meta modeling with NLP. So it's a very intriguing title, and I should probably explain it. And you're probably wondering, well, what is that about? So first of all, we should take the metaphor of a kitchen. So kitchen is clearly where we make meals, where we do cooking. And the idea here of this program is we're going to be using this metaphor. The one metaphor relating to the kitchen is the recipe. What are the steps of something we're putting together? But there's also the ingredients. But beyond the recipe and the ingredients, there are also the cooking utensils and the oven and all of the things that go into creating an excellent meal. And that metaphor, I think, is a good one for this program on generative meta modeling. I think all of us that have some background or knowledge of NLP know that NLP came from this notion of modeling, of looking at what an effective person or group of people is doing and asking this question, what is the difference that makes the difference? What is it that these individuals or these groups are doing that is special so that they are able to succeed in places where others may not, or to succeed in a way that is creating a higher level of performance than others. So the idea of generativity means creativity, and in particular, creating something new. So a lot of what we're going to be looking at in this program are things like, well, what do the current techniques of NLP, how did they come about? A lot of times we're given the recipe book, but it's an interesting question. Well, where did these recipes come from? And if I want to make my own recipe, how do I do that? And that's the idea of being generative, creating new recipes. Now, the idea of meta modeling, we all know that, this notion of modeling is I go out and I look at something and I'm making a map or a model of it so that other people can do the same thing. Now, the notion of meta modeling is, the modeling process. It's a model about modeling. And in many ways, NLP began itself as a type of a meta model. It was a model that integrated things relating to linguistics, to neurology, to computer programming and information sciences. That's why it's named neuro-linguistic programming. It was putting these things together, but looking at then how we can apply those practically, these disciplines that are academic. But what can we do to make practical applications that can actually benefit people? And that, of course, is going to be a big part of our focus of this program, is how we can create practical things that are good for our health, are good for our businesses, are good for our relationships, are good for our lives. And so we'll be bringing together these principles of neuro-linguistic programming, but also of success factor modeling, which is another way of looking at what creates the various types of success and how we might define success in different areas. So this is going to be a really interesting, creative journey together. This is going to be a program that I have never done before. It's going to be the first time in the world. It's going to be very creative, very active, and very practical. It's something that we've been planning to do for many years. We were going to do this before the pandemic, so this is something that has been brewing for a long time. So I really hope that you consider coming and joining us. I can guarantee you'll get a lot out of it. I'm very much looking forward to this, and I really hope to see you there.